As I said, your leader's just going into the back straight now, wearing the number 11, that's Timon Sidiris. So immediately behind him in the yellow is Robbie Kilmeyer, but Robbie's a lap behind Timon Sidiris. So Timon leading the way. Bennett Maxwell's in the back straight as well. He's in second spot, going into the back now, third Martin Elsgood. Sam Keen's about to head into the back as well. He's in fourth. Jack McAuliffe, he's just gone past the judge. He's in fifth spot. Then we've got a little bunch of runners here. So you've got Jed Stanford, Jordan Harvey, also Connor Hortle, Samuel Place, and about to tack onto them as well, Terence Carter. Now coming up into the home straight, you've got Robbie Kilmeyer in the yellow and Tom Lancaster in the blue. Timon Sidiris, the race leaders behind that pair. The last two runners are Dylan Bosch and Luke Mitchell. They're about to go by Timon Sidiris now. So these runners coming down to the judge are getting 7 to go. All bar number 11, Timon Sidiris. He's going to be told he's got 6 to run. So 6 to run for Timon Sidiris. He's your leader. Bennett Maxwell's in second spot. He's probably 35 metres, I guess, behind Sidiris. So similar sort of a gap to Martin Elsgood, who's in third, about to go by the judge now. Then you've got Sam Keen. He's just making his way down towards the judge as well. Little Jack McAuliffe's coming into the home straight. Then we've got this group of 4 runners. You've got Jed Stanford there with Jordan Harvey, also Connor Hortle and Samuel Place. Terence Carter's dropped off them now. He's probably 25 metres astern. Then there's 70 metres or so further back to Martin Elsgood third. Sam Keen, he's about to go into the back in fourth spot, but he's being gathered in pretty quickly here by both Jed Stanford and Jordan Harvey. Then you have Samuel Place and Connor Hortle together. Terence Carter now goes by Jack McAuliffe, and still this group of 4 at the tail. Robbie Kilmeyer with Tom Lancaster, Dylan Bosch and also Luke Mitchell. So Timon Sidiris, he's coming down to get 4 to go. So 1,600 metres left to run when he gets to the judge. Halfway here in the Sage Automation 3,200 metre open David Abbott Memorial. So Timon Sidiris, he goes by the judge. His lead now probably only about 15 metres over Bennett Maxwell second. Still 50 or 60 metres further back into Martin Elsgood third. Now fourth placing is now Jed Stanford with Jordan Harvey right on his back. They've moved away that pair from Sam Keen. Then Connor Hortle and Samuel Place still together. Terence Carter's actually closed in on them. And Jack McAuliffe's about to be passed now by firstly Robbie Kilmeyer, now by Tom Lancaster, now Luke Mitchell and now Dylan Bosch. Timon Sidiris, he goes up the back. So he still leads by 15 or 20 metres over Bennett's spot now. So they're looking ominous. They've still got 2 laps to go, remember. As they go by the judge, or the leader does certainly, Bennett Maxwell. 2 laps out, leads from Timon Sidiris in second spot. Martin Elsgood third. Now Robbie Kilmeyer, he's moved up on the outside of Jordan Harvey and goes into fourth now. Luke Mitchell still tracking his every move. So they're the 2 coming from the back with good runs here. Kilmeyer in the yellow and Mitchell in the red. Behind Jordan Harvey then was Connor Hortle. Terence Gallagher next from Tom Lancaster. Then Jed Stanford, Dylan Bosch. Behind him then was Samuel Place. And then Sam Keen and Jack McAuliffe. Bennett Maxwell goes up the back for the second last time here. So he's opened up a big lead now, Bennett Maxwell. Over Timon Sidiris second, but the challengers are going to be Robbie Kilmeyer and Luke Mitchell. They're both starting to rapidly make ground on Sidiris, and they've got their sights on Bennett Maxwell, the leader. So Bennett Maxwell comes off the back for the second last time. 1.5 laps left to run as both Sam Keen and Jack McAuliffe go by the judge to get 2 laps to go. But it's Bennett Maxwell coming into the home straight. His lead's probably 60 metres, I guess. Robbie Kilmeyer goes to second. Luke Mitchell goes to third. You'd have to think that's the podium. Maxwell, Kilmeyer and Mitchell, but in what order? So they're coming down to get the bell. 1 lap to go. In the Sage Automation David Abbott Memorial, Bennett Maxwell leads by probably only 25 metres now. Luke Mitchell really starting to wind up. He's got away from Robbie Kilmeyer in third. Going into fourth now, Connor Hortle. Then Timon Sidiris, Tom Lancaster, Terence Gallagher, Jordan Harvey. Next Dylan Bosch. Then Martin Elsgood. Behind him Jed Stanford. And then further back to Sam Place. Sam Keane and Jack McCullough, but we've got the new leader, it's Luke Mitchell, and the back marker has raced away here. So the back marker, Luke Mitchell, he has sprinted well clear in the Sage Automation David Abbott Memorial from Robbie Kilmeyer. Bennett Maxwell's going to have to dig here because Connor Hordle's producing something pretty special coming after him, looking for a spot on the podium. But have a look at Luke Mitchell. This is at the end of 8 laps. It looks like he's just joined in. Luke Mitchell, he's about to turn for home. He's well clear in the Sage Automation David Abbott Memorial from Robbie Kilmeyer second. Bennett Maxwell, he is in real trouble here for third because about to go by him is Connor Hordle. But put your hands together for the back marker. What an outstanding win by the red runner. Luke Mitchell takes the David Abbott Memorial and takes it brilliantly. Robbie Kilmeyer, he was wonderful in second spot. He did a lot of the bullocking for that group who were trying to tack on. A big last lap by Connor Hordle gets himself onto the podium. He runs third. Bennett Maxwell fourth. Dylan Bosch came home with a rush fifth. Terence Carter sixth. Then Tom Lancaster seventh. Jet Stanford is next from Jordan Harvey. The next to finish will be Mark Nelsgood. Then Timon Sidiris, who led until the last 1,200 metres.